What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. All right. When things get you down, you have to be the one to lift yourself back up because no one else will. Sometimes things in life, it feels like we're getting attacked. Sometimes it feels like our energy is drained and it feels like all our drive has been just taken away from us. All right. Sometimes you may go through a period where it feels like you had all this energy to do all these things and now it's just gone. Okay. But you can't stay stuck in that. You have to get yourself out of that. You got to get your mind out of that, and you have to see yourself not being in that situation anymore because it's no good for you. All right. So get out of that mindset of something is trying to stop me. Get out of that mindset of I can't do this because you don't want to hold yourself back just because things in life are being thrown at you. All right. You want to be able to attack life from a yes, I can mindset. You want to be able to attack life from a it's already done. You want to be able to attack life from a I know I can do this. I know I'll get through this because your mind is all you're going to have when you wake up in the morning and when you go to sleep at night. And you're going to be the one that's going to have to carry yourself through this mentally. No one else can be there for you mentally except you. You have to make sure that your mind is right and that your thinking is going to be beneficial to your success, because things in life will come at you and they'll try to make you feel that you need to be put all the way down. They'll try to make you feel depressed to where you don't want to get up, you don't want to do things, you don't want to believe in yourself, you don't want to create, you don't want to go make things, you don't want to do what you normally do. And sometimes when things in life try to attack you because you want to go after a dream or you have a vision, sometimes it's not going to be that easy for you. Sometimes you're going to have to hold on when it feels like there's nothing to hold on to, just so that you can stay on your path to success. All right. It may be a period where it feels like nothing is going on, but that period of you holding on and not giving up might be the test for that time period. It may be nothing going on for you right now. Things may not be working out. Things may be weird right now. You might have to work twice as hard to get out of where you're at. But as long as you don't give up and you keep holding on, even though things don't seem how they're supposed to, even though things aren't how you would want them to, if you keep holding on, I guarantee things will change for you. Things will get better. You will get to a better position. You will get a job that will help you get into a better place in life. You will be able to start having more money and have an increased income. You will be able to stack money and have money pile up in your bank account. All right. You will be able to have a steady job. You will be able to work. You will be able to provide for yourself. There's nothing stopping you. All right. Don't allow any fear. Don't allow any thoughts of negativity over your ambition, over your goals. Okay. Don't allow any ideas anybody tried to put in your mind, try to get you down, try to stop you. Okay. And anything that you feel might be in the way, get it out the way right now. All right. Get it out the way of your mind. Anything that you feel is in the way, see your angels, see God pushing it out the way. Okay. Anything that's in the way that was stopping you is previously is now gone. It's now moved out of the way. God just moved it out of the way. You have a clean slate in your mind to start from. And now you can go after what you want. You can pursue what you want. You have been renewed. Your spirit has been renewed. Your mind has been renewed. Okay. God can do these things for you. All right. And when things get you down, you're going to have to go to the God in you. Even when you go to God, you're going to have to go within inside yourself. Okay. So when things get you down, you have to go to the God within yourself still, because that's what's going to lift you back up. That's what's going to help your spirit get right, because no one else is going to be able to do that. They may be able to encourage you, but you yourself are going to have to go inside you and lift yourself up. And that's the meaning behind pick up your bed and walk. You got to pick yourself up, pick yourself back up, because we all have trials and tribulations that we go through. We all have periods of ups and downs, but the downs, don't let them get you all the way down. You're supposed to be working your way up. So that way, when you're up, you can look back and be like, yo, I was down, but I'm up and I'm stronger now that I'm up because I worked my way back up. I was down, but I worked my way back up. And you'll be able to say that about yourself. You'll be able to have that in mind. You can work your way back up. Just know that. Tell yourself that I can work my way back up. I can get to where I want to in life, and hold on to that and believe that I can get back to where I want to be in life. I can get what I want in life. I can do it. I can have it. I can be what I want to be. All right, I can get me a job. All right, I can get me a steady income. I can get me a business where I could create annual income, where I could create enough income to not have to work a job. All right, for financial freedom, I can create whatever I want. All right, I can create a business. I can create money coming into me through online businesses. Okay, I can start up a restaurant. All right, out the back of a car. You can do whatever you need to do to get started. All right, sell some plates, sell some pastries. Okay, sell your paintings on the street. Whatever you got to do, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying go sell your paintings on the street, but you get what I'm saying. All right, you understand. I'm pretty sure people get the gist. I'm basically just saying whatever you need to do, whatever you got to do to get to where you need to go, that's what you do. All right, you don't let anything stop you. Even if you gotta sell waters on the street, all right, you gotta sell lemonade, sell something, do something. Okay, because you have to be able to work your way back up. It doesn't matter if anybody doesn't want to help you work your way back up. If it seems like nothing is there to help you work your way back up, if it seems like the only person that's going to be there is you to work your way back up, then that's what you have to do. All right, you may have to start a business. You may have to put in some extra time. You may have to, that time where you feel depressed, where you don't feel like doing anything, you're going to have to push yourself. That time where that your energy feels low and it feels like you've been drained and it feels like there's no hope left and you just feel like giving up. That's the time you're going to have to push yourself. You're going to have to take that time and push through that. And it's just like going to the gym. All right. It's just like when you don't feel like working out, when you don't feel like going for that walk and you go anyway. When you don't feel like going to the gym and you go anyway. Whenever you felt like doing something that you don't feel like doing and you do it and you get through it and you get over it, that's what that is. That's what that feels like. So your mind state and your mental state and your state of being is always going to stay the same unless you push through. You're always going to be in a depressed state unless you push through. You're always going to be sad and not in the place that you want to be unless you push through. You have to push through. If you want to be greater, if you want more in life, and you may even be down in the dumps and depressed because you're not experiencing what you want in life, and you know you can have more and you know you deserve more, but you're going to have to do more. All right, you can't just sit around and be like, I deserve more. You cannot be putting in more effort and more work and say, I deserve more and expect more. You're going to have to take the time that you would normally be doing other things, and you're going to have to focus and stay disciplined with that time and dedicate that time into becoming better and into learning what it is you want to learn, because you can become successful. You just have to take the time and learn everything about what it is you need to do so you can do it right. So that way, whatever you put out, you'll get the result that you want. Only time people don't get the results that they want is when whatever they're doing isn't right. Think about that. You can do whatever it is you need to do. You can make money, but it has to be done right. You just have to put enough research into it, put enough time into it so you know what to do. And once you figure out what to do, people will be coming to you because they'll be like, okay, this person knows what they're doing. All right, that's what they always say about people who are successful, that people are profiting off themselves and their ideas and their craft. They're like, okay, he know what he's doing. And you want to be one of those people. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're not going to be getting the results that you want. You're going to be making things, you're going to be creating things and looking at people with all this excitement and zeal, and people are just going to be looking at you like, bro, that ain't it. So even if you think it's it, you have to make sure that it's it by putting in as much time as you can, as much effort as you can, even when you feel down, even when you feel depressed, even when things get you down. Even when things get you down, you still have to work on yourself. Even when things get you down, you're still going to have to do the things that life is trying to make you feel like you shouldn't do. Oh man, I'm sad. Let me just lay down and go to sleep. I shouldn't do this. No, you should still do it. Push yourself. All right. And if you're not tired, if you didn't just like go hard all day and you're taking a break, you still got to push yourself. All right. When you're down and you don't feel like doing it and you're like depressed, like, oh man, I'm like all these negative thoughts, you got to get out of that negative mindset. You got to turn your mind around, and you got to tell yourself that you can, because even in those moments count the most. You have to get through those, and you have to push through those, because you're not always going to feel like doing what it is you want to do. You're not always going to be in a good mood. You're not always going to be in a positive mindset. You're not always going to be happy, but you can be. You can be. You're not always going to be, but you can be. Just try to conceptualize that, because you could always change your mind. You could always flip-flop your mindset. You could always turn your mind around from negative to positive, from sad to happy, from unproductive to productive. And one thing you have to know about being down is that if you're down, it's because you haven't been being productive. And you have to accept that fact, and you have to look at where you're at, and you have to say to yourself, where can I start being productive? How can I start being productive? With what do I have? With what skills do I have? With what do I already know? What can I improve on? What can I grow within myself that's already there? Okay, what do I have to start with? Everybody has something to start with. Since everybody has somewhere to start, everybody got something to start with. Even if you don't think you do, you do. You have something to start with. All right? It's just you can't just be like, I got a gift. You have to work on that gift. You have to improve that gift. You have to make it better. You have to constantly be working on it every day, making it the best it can be. All right? It has to be hot. It has to be perfect to you. It has to be good. It has to be something that it has value. All right. And if it doesn't, then you have to go back to the drawing board. If it's not hot as you thought it was, if it's not as good as you thought it was, if it's not as great as you thought it was, don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Don't get depressed. Just that should be like, okay, cool. I'm almost there. You have to have a mindset of, I'm going to make it. I've already made it. I just have to keep pushing, because if I give up, then it's all for nothing. Then I lost. But if I keep going, I've already made it. If I hold a vision in my mind and I keep working towards that vision, I've already made it. But once I give up, I let all that go, and there's nothing else there. So that's why you have to pick yourself up. That's why when you don't feel like doing something, you still have to do it. You got to push through those times the hardest. That's what makes character. That's what builds you into who you are. When you don't feel like doing something and you push through it anyway, you do it anyway. Okay? You say, you know what? I got it. I'm still going to do this. I'm still going to get this done. I'm still going to make sure that I keep my word to myself and to the universe and to God, because all the prayers I sent out, everything that I've ever said about myself, everything I ever told myself I wanted to be, wanted to do, wanted to have, depends on this moment right here. So I gotta make sure I do this. I gotta make sure I get this done. I told myself I was going to do this. I gotta keep my word to myself. I have to keep it real to myself. And I also got to keep it real with life and what I want to be and what I want to do and what I want to have in life. Because within a few years, I'm going to want to see all this work, all this stress, all this effort amount to something and add up to something. I'm not just going to want to be going through something to not get anywhere. So you have to, those times where you still don't feel like doing it, you have to do it anyway, because it's going to make the times that you do feel like doing it that much better, that much more fun, that much more a breeze. And even when you don't feel like doing it, you're going to develop a program in your mind that I still got to do it anyway. And that's what's more beautiful than that, of a person with a I still got to do it anyway attitude. That's what makes millionaires. That's what makes people rich. That's what makes people bosses. That's what makes people get to where they want to get in life. I still got to do it anyway. I'm not going to let this stop me or get me down. That's what makes you who you want to be in life. That's what creates realities. I still got to do it anyway. I'm not going to let this stop me. And that's why you have to develop that mindset, because no one else is going to do it for you. All right. You pick yourself up when you're down. You do something. And you will not be depressed. You will be fighting back towards the depression, the negativity, the negative mindset. You'll be taking I can't and dragging him all across the ground. You'll be taking I can't and dragging him like a bag full of cinder blocks. Let me go. I can't be I can't about to be jacked up bad, because I can is about to just go Superman ham on him. Hadouken. All right, that's what you want. That's what you want to do to I can't. You want to destroy I can't into smithereens. Don't let I can't destroy you. Don't let I can't depress you. Don't let I can't get you down. Don't let it weigh you down. You want to be. You're stronger than that. All right. The Bible said, "Let the weak say, I am strong." So whatever you want to be, say it. Claim it. I am energized. Whatever you want to be. Whatever you're battling. Whatever is going on with you on your journey. Whatever you don't want, claim the opposite. Become it. Hold it in your mind. Affirm it. Believe it. Trust it. Know that you're already that. See yourself being what you want to be. Go over it in your mind. See how much money you're making. See who you're working with. See what you're creating. Okay? Down to the finest detail. All right? You want to be able to go in just like when you were a child and you saw in the commercial the toy you wanted. You saw yourself going to the store. You saw yourself going in the aisle. You know what toy you wanted. Saw yourself picking it up off the shelf. You know what the toy looked like down to the finest detail. That's how you need to envision and see your vision and envision your dream. That's how you need to see your dream in your mind, because that's what's going to help you create it and make it become a reality, because it's going to draw the energy to you to create the reality. Once you already put it together in your mind and how you would want it to be, then it's going to form and the energy is going to come to you. But you have to work on it, and you have to not give up, because if you give up, all that's going to disappear. All that manifestation is useless. But if you keep going, if you stay focused, and if you hold that vision in your mind, that better is coming, that what you see for yourself is manifesting, that you will have that, and you stay and you pick yourself back up, and you go back to that, and you let that joy take over you, that wait a minute, I forgot. Let me remember I am somebody. I am going to have a life. I am going to have everything that I desire. I'm going to have a home. I'm going to have a car. I'm going to have cars. I'm going to have a nice large property, just like every other deserving person. All right, I can do that. My situation doesn't appear to be that way right now, but I could change it. I could transform it. Okay? So when things get you down, you have to be the one to lift yourself back up. However that is. You boost yourself up. You lift yourself up. Okay? You put some fire in your tank. Find your whys. Why are you doing this? You're doing this because you want more out of life. You're doing this because you don't want to give up on life. You're doing this because you want to be a winner. You're doing this because you know you deserve more. And with all those things, how can you not pick yourself back up? That's what you have to focus on, instead of whatever it is that's putting you down right now. You have to take your mind off what's putting you down and put it on things that will lift you up. It's just a mind switch. When you're down, you're focused on things that are putting you down. So you have to switch your mind, turn it around, and focus on things that will lift you up. That's what you have to do, because you have to focus on the fact that you have everything that you need to be happy right here and right now. And once you can say that and believe that and focus on things like that and tell yourself things like that, you'll be able to get yourself back up in an instant. Okay? I should title this video How to Get Yourself Back Up in the Blink of an Eye. Okay? Because when things get you down, you have to be the one to lift yourself. That might be a backup title, y'all. All right, if I put this out, this title don't work out, y'all already know. All right, when things get you down, you have to be the one to lift yourself back up. You have to. Nobody else is going to. People have to lift themselves up. People got to focus on themselves and make sure that they're good. All right. So when things get you down, you gotta be the one. You be the one. You don't let anything put you down and keep you down. If it puts you down, okay, work your way back up. Now you're stronger than that. But you have to be aware of that. And you have to see that, like, okay, that put me down. I got myself back up. I am now stronger than that. That will never get me down again. I want to thank everybody for watching this video, because we all go through things, all right? We all go through things that make us sad, that make us depressed, all right, that put us down. People hide it, people ignore it. But it's good to deal with these things, because it's not something that you don't have to share with anybody. You don't gotta express it to no one, but you do have to check yourself and check your mental health and check how you are. So that way you can be you can be good, okay? Because you don't want to be down and stay down and end up in a depression, or end up in a funk, or end up sad, or end up in like a depressed for years, okay? You don't want to end up with severe depression that you can easily get out of just by focusing on different things, not making situations, not making things, not making circumstances have more power than you. All right, not letting that situation depress you, not letting that situation weigh you down, not letting that situation make you sad. You have everything in your being to become more powerful and more happy and more vibrant, more lively than that situation. You are more powerful than that situation. And once you realize that, once you keep telling yourself that, once you believe that, you will be able to lift yourself back up. Okay? Might even put the spirit in somebody else to lift themselves up. Whoa, look what happened to her. You see how she lifted herself up? Whoa, look what happened to him. See how he lifted himself up? It'll be a chain reaction. Lift yourself up. Become what you want to be. See yourself being it. Know that it's true. All you have to do is want to work towards it bad enough. All you have to do is be hungry enough. Dedicate your time. Dedicate your effort. Okay? Dedicate those 24 hours a day to what you want to be in life, what you want to do, what you want to have, making the most out of yourself. Even when you don't feel like doing things, do it anyway. You don't feel like doing it. If it's hard, do it hard. Do it with the attitude. Oh man, I don't feel like doing this. Still do it anyway. Push through that. Okay? Because it's going to be that much easier the next time you don't feel like doing something. The problem is why you don't feel like doing something is so hard is because every time we don't feel like doing something, we just don't do it. Oh, I don't feel like doing it. We got to break out of that cycle. We got to break out of that habit. The mind is lazy. That's your mind being lazy. The mind don't feel like doing it. You want to do it because you know that it's going to lead you to success. So you got to be like, wait a minute, mind. You don't feel like doing this, but I do, because we're going to be successful and you're going to help me do it. All right, you tell your mind what to do. The mind will be like, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, all right. All right, yes, boss. Okay, the mind be like, yowza, boss. It's like, nah, just yo, don't mind me, man. I'm just trying to lift myself back up, y'all. All right. Your mind will be like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. Mind, not right now. We gotta focus. Focus. We're not tired yet. We got more to do. We got more to go. All right. So it all depends on you telling yourself something positive. It all depends on you telling yourself something different than what you were telling yourself. It all depends on you thinking something different. Think something different. If you're thinking something that's getting you down, if you're thinking something that's getting you depressed, if what you're thinking is making you want to sit in bed all day long and not get up, not go outside, not create, not be happy, there's something wrong there. You have to fix that, and you can fix that. You could defeat that and beat that all day long. Okay? Whooping that depression's behind, as you should. So I really would like to thank everybody for watching this video, because like I said, we all go through things and we all need to lift ourselves back up. Make sure when you need to lift yourself back up, you do. Don't let that depression stay in you. Don't let that sadness stay in you. All right, talk yourself out of it. Lift yourself up. Think something positive. Tell yourself something positive. You'll be back. You'll be all right. We all go through things. We all get there, but don't stay there. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate everybody sharing this video and showing some love in the comments. Again, thank you for hitting the like button. This has been another DruTube special. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels, and thank you for all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. God bless everybody. I'll see everybody in the next video. We out.